All right, man. Let's talk about you got Jose Ramirez returning, Vergil Ortiz and him on the same card. Shakur Stevenson has a return date, no op, and Matias has a homecoming date in Puerto Rico. Let's speak on it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. So apparently this is supposed to be reportedly this is supposed to be Shakur Stevenson's last date. With Top Rank under the current deal, said that he turned down a lucrative, what is it, 5-fight deal, $3 million minimum. He said no to that. Maybe you know something that we don't know. Apparently, Floyd Mayweather just started popping up to all of his fights. You know, even though he said he wasn't gonna support Bob Arum no more and all this shit. So Tim Bradley said on air, only reason that Floyd came to the last fight because he trying to get Shakur to sign to Mayweather Promotions, which would be, in my opinion, hustling backwards for Shakur Stevenson. But you know what? It ain't none of my business. But Shakur Stevenson, who was supposed to be retired, I don't think nobody better than I, is set to return July 6th. I'm the best fighter in boxing. So he says, I'm coming to make a statement and whoop ass. Stevenson said, 3 division champion. They're never playing me again. I'm not the person to play with. So he gonna be back in action July 6th at the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey, against the yet to be named opponent for his first lightweight title defense. He said, I'll be my sensational self and whoop ass. Steven said, I'm the best fighter in boxing. I know that. So I just got kicked my way through the door towards a major event. And that's going to happen July 6th. Stevenson told Boxing, I'm excited about it. The stuff I've been working on originally, a special Bud knows. He told me in the last fight, go out there and box and win. And I did. Now I'm taking that same advice and turning it way up. So basically he telling the fans that he telling the fans that he gonna have a better performance than last time. So that's cool. So they said he gonna perform better than his last performance. So can't knock the hustle. Can't knock the hustle. Can't knock the hustle. Can't knock the hustle. But yeah, man, that was just as detrimental as a loss. Quite honestly, that was just as detrimental as a loss. What he went through. So that's crazy. That was just as detrimental as a loss. So I mean, to him, he got some rebranding to do and rebuilding to do. And that's the honest truth. He got rebranding and rebuilding to do. So, but don't think about it. It was just like Jerron Boots Ennis. He had a fight with what's that kid's name? With Sharka Karen Jan, and he ain't looked that good in that fight. You know what I'm saying? He ain't looked that good in that fight. Then next thing we know, he fought Riemann Vila, and people forgot about the Churka Chan fight. So yeah, people will forget and people will forgive. So we'll see who we fight. I ain't heard much about who he fighting, so we can wait and see. But so then you got Jose Ramirez and Vergil Ortiz had to return April 27. When I first read it, I'm like, oh, they gonna fight each other. That's what my first inkling was. I said, oh, these niggas won't fight each other. Then I got to reading. I'm like, damn, they're like 2 weight classes apart. And it says, shout out to Lance Pugmire. Former unified champion Jose Ramirez will make his Golden Boy debut in his homecoming Fresno April 27th. And he's bringing unbeaten Vergil Ortiz with him. 2 officials confirmed with boxing scene. Central California Ramirez, 28, 1-18, has long enjoyed the robust business drawing fans in Fresno at Save Mart Arena. Woo, woo, woo. Apparently, he could be fighting Sergey Lipinets and Francis Bartholomew. I know they was with PBC at one point. Lipinets got used and abused by Boots. Nobody likes watching Francis Bartholomew. He one of them, boring ass Cubans. One of the few fighters more boring than Shakur Stevenson last fight. So, to be honest, so it's no telling. I don't think it says who Vergil was gonna fight. So I'm guessing Vergil gonna be the co-feature. And yet again, you got these guys saying that some people say, "Oh man, he coming for Bud. He coming for Bud." This motherfucker's a co-feature to Jose Ramirez. He need to boss his life up. Let's call a spade a spade. He need to boss his life up. He's still a co-feature out here. But Ramirez is a top ticket puller out there in Central California. That we do know. Yeah. We do know that. So he gonna pull some tickets. Really cool family. I met them in Vegas, man. He got a lot of cool people. They was real cool. So nice guy, speak to you and everything, real humble guy. So you don't mind like rooting for a guy like that, man. He had black people in his, in his entourage. He has Mexican people in his entourage. So they was real cool. So I ain't never got no problem with dog. Real humble guy too, man. Um, you know, but you know, uh, this is his debut. I mean, he was, he turned down the opportunity. I think they said it was 3 billion. Sheesh. I think they were saying it was 3 million for him to fight I think it was 3 million for him to fight T.O. and he turned it down. Maybe because he didn't want to sign back to Top Rank. That's what I'm guessing. I'm guessing he didn't want to sign back to Top Rank. So can't blame him on that. Sign one of them long ass deals. So it probably wasn't productive or whatever the situation may be enough as far as what he was looking for. But nonetheless, I look forward to watching the fight. I look forward to seeing these brothers compete. And we'll see. But as of right now, this is this is what they're doing. So we don't know who Vergil fighting. And like I said before, it's probably gonna be a tune-up because this last fight ended so fast. That was supposed to get a tune-up and pretty much, get the juices flowing, and that didn't happen. So so unfortunately, his last fight ended so fast. So I don't be knowing where Golden Boy be finding these opponents at, to be honest. So but nonetheless, let me know what you girls and guys think on that point. But let's talk about Sabril Matias. He gonna be taking on Leon Paro June 15th in Puerto Rico. Here we go right here. Sabril Matias, Leon Paro is reportedly now being finalized for Matias IBF Super Lightweight title June 15th in Puerto Rico. So Eddie made it happen for him. Eddie put him in the mix where, he get a homecoming fight. He gonna be the main event. I'm not even sure if he ever was a main event. If he ever was a main event with you know, with PBC. So, he got up out of there and, so be it. But it's a good fight. Parro can crack, made man turn to love his baby back bitch. Yeah, I said it. Yeah. So, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, it is what it is. But I think it's a solid fight, and I think Paro, he can punch. He might be a live dog up in this. So I don't think you could sleep on Paro. I think he'd be a live dog. So um, we'll see, man. But hey, it is what it is, man. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.